Hey guys, how's it going? Today is Unfiltered Sunday, May 15th. Actually, last week was the first week where I totally skipped a week of Unfiltered. For some reason, I just didn't feel like doing it. Last week, I went on vacation with my mom and dad to San Diego, and it was about an hour drive, and we went with some other family friends, and it was really cool to spend time with them, just being together in the same car in the same room for a long amount of time. That was very fun. Let's see. Fast forward to today. Today is now 11:58. It's night late because I was staying up working on a project for SeaWorld, and it looked really cool so far. I mean, like, I'm genuinely really pleased with the work I'm giving them. I think I was presenting my first finished illustration, and I wanted to make it good. And yeah, pretty happy with it. Added some special touches. This week was pretty cool. I started doing konmari because I was inspired by this quote. Well, I made the quote. It was create a life that sparks joy. I've been feeling like I haven't been really taking control of my own life, and I wanted to take control of my own life basically. And yeah, let's see what else. Um, yeah, taking control. Let's see. I've also been doing some workouts. I did some sprints, workout things on Monday. I did some KonMari. I did this really cool digital painting on my Instagram. Hashtag at Legend Brush. You should check it out. I went to this Walt Disney thing in Griffith Park. Walt's Barn thing. This networking event. It was very cool. I've been reading this book called Pencils of Promise, and I just got this great idea. Basically, they're doing like booths. They're doing like building like schools in third world countries, and I thought of the idea. It would be really cool if we built booths. And college booths is basically like, okay, so I do theme park stuff. It's like basically when you're building this structure, it's like a fun house. You can teach kids like engineering, architecture, math, and when you're painting the outside, you can teach them like geometry, painting, artistic, creative skills. And when you're doing sculptures, sculpting skills. And you can even teach like programming or whatever if we're doing like video games and stuff inside the thing. But it's like combining theme park and the thing, but it's like building the structure itself is the learning experience. Like, how cool would that be? How empowering would that be for the kids? For them to build something themselves or like to create. I think that's really inspirational, and I can see getting a lot of my friends on board to help me out with that. This guy, he's really inspirational because he's around my age. Originally, how he wanted to help people was make a lot of money, get a really stable job, and when he's really rich, maybe 40, 50 years later, if he's 40, 50 years old, then he'll just donate money. But he just started now, like in his like 20, he was 25, and he just started his nonprofit. Because when you're like 40, 50 years old, there's more risk involved because you have a mortgage on your house, you have a wife and kids. When you aren't held down by that stuff, you could start a nonprofit. You can risk doing this nonprofit stuff and for purpose things, and that does make sense. Can you? Yeah. Also went to this food bank thing on Saturday with my friend Diana. We were trying to volunteer, but ended up there wasn't much to do, so we went to the beach, couldn't find parking. Then we went to Barnes and Nobles, to the mall to hang out, and I saw my friend Tuan from like a couple years ago. I used to pick up girls with that guy, and it was really cool just hanging out. And it was really cool because we're all talking about girls, because um, yeah, we all like girls in that group, so it was cool just kind of talking about like, oh, I'm having trouble here, and all this happened with my ex, and that happened, and it was really fun. So I think I had a really good week. Yeah. Oh, and I reset my phone. It's so much faster now. I was thinking of getting a new phone, Moto X, but now I'm like, I don't even need to. My phone's fine. Like, it's awesome. And I'm thinking of doing the same thing with my laptop. Just getting all my important documents out and factory resetting it and then putting it back in. I think I'm really looking forward to doing that so my laptop's much faster. Okay, bye.